I spoke to about 100 teenagers recently to ask them what would they like to hear in a conversation with their parents. They came up with many ideas, but I've summarized it in 7, not necessarily the right order. But number 1, they told me, we want our parents to ask us what really happened. We should get a chance to explain our side of the story. Number 2, only deal with the issue at hand now. I don't like it, one teenager said. My parents say, you always do it like this. You're always coming late. One thing at a time, deal with the issue at hand, they begged me to tell their parents. Number 3, don't judge us on previous things. Don't deal with situations that we've already dealt with before, because that's irrelevant to the current situation. Number 4, at the end of a difficult conversation, I wish, one teenager told me, that my parents would ask me for feedback. What do I feel about what they said? What's my reaction? Not they lay down the law and it's my way or the highway. Number 5, sometimes I get the message from my parents that I'm a bad person, I give them a lot of trouble. I would like to get the message that I am a good person who's made a bad choice. I am not a bad person who sometimes does good things, but I'm a good person who sometimes makes the wrong choice. And in the end, they said, in the end of the conversation, I would love my parents to give me a hug or to give me a message, I love you, regardless of what happens. There's nothing you can do that will stop me from loving you. Number 6, I would like that in the end of a difficult conversation, my parents should show me that they still love me, whether it's by giving me a hug or by saying to me how important I am to them, and that my wrong choice does not reduce the amount of love they have for me. And number 7, the most important, teenagers feel that parents are not complimenting them enough when they see small changes. And the message for the parents is, don't wait for a huge change to compliment your teenager and tell them that you are seeing some change. Every time you see small changes, small improvements, notice it and acknowledge it. I think as parents, if we look at these 7 ideas, when we have difficult conversations, our success rate will be much greater than otherwise. And we have to remember, there is no one size fits all. I wish there was, but there isn't. It depends on the teenager, on the situation, on the parents. There's so many factors involved. But there's one thing I know for sure. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Plan your conversations, and you will see what a difference it will make in the relationship between you and your teenager. Try it, it works.